Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing today? This is a G1A video. We're going to talk about a little bit about our um, Immortal Build and some updates that are upcoming um, to the Monster Hunter world in a few months, in October and November. Most of the events will be dropping in November. If you guys already know, we have in the Raccoon City in core. What's that word? Raccoon City. Where is it? Sorry. Collaboration. That's the word. Raccoon City collaboration, and we're gonna have some cool armor sets and abilities added, and obviously we're gonna have some armor covers as well. We also gonna talk about our build here. We have this is our immortal build we're using. We have the Ryu armor layered over it. We'll be talking about it. We're gonna go into a hunt, show you guys a little bit about that, a little about my immortal build for master rank. It's 3 people. I'm not gonna mess that up for them. I guess I'll post my own quest then. So the updates are going to be really cool. Like I said, Raccoon City will be joining us November 2019, PlayStation Network and Xbox One. It also, you already know we're playing on the PlayStation 4 already, so it's going to be on the PlayStation 4 coming November. The Raccoon City collaboration. Let's see. Other than that, we're gonna have our announcement of the winners coming November, also November 2019. Um, the winner of the contest, they will be adding the weapons into there. There's also a talk of a new monster to enter the Monster Hunter world, never before seen. I mean, I got some information on that, and I heard it's gonna be a really spectacular monster, something that we've been waiting for to see, but yet different in the fact that it be a different hunt. I saw it and got some information from my folks, and it looks really cool. Really awesome stuff that's going to be added to our game. Um, I like the new charge blade. That's the weapon that they'll be dropping November 2019. This weapon is a charge blade, really beautiful blue. We're also gonna have our Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. I'm thinking about actually going back to Frozen Wilds for a while because I haven't finished the Frozen Wilds expansion pack because I've been playing Monster Hunter. So that expansion pack is not the expansion, but that update will be coming in. There'll be 2 rounds of that. The first round will be the Frozen Wilds, where you can hunt the Frozen Wild monster, hunt the Frozen Wild quest, and do that. Then there's be the December second round, where they'll be dropping the new weapons and armor set, and be able to. The first round will be able to upgrade your previous Aloy sets and weapons. Then the second, they'll give us a gun, which we'll be able to use and fight in the Monster Hunter world. A really cool weapon straight out of Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm looking forward for that as well. So November and December is looking pretty nice so far. Hold on, did I go out all my equipment? Yes, looking really good so far with the updates, and really happy about that. We're also I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking about playing Frozen Wilds again because Frozen Wilds is Horizon overall. Zero Dawn was a beautiful game. I've streamed it previously this year. where I was playing it and getting through, and I was doing the Frozen Wild story. Didn't complete it because I got sidetracked. Well, not sidetracked, but more focus on, hey Nerk, more focus on the Monster Hunter World story. I didn't even eat. I'm a Shooter Flare. Doesn't need. I don't really need one since you're showing off the Immortal Build, but just for the fun of having more people here. And there's also talk of next year being more collaboration, more collaboration with the Monster Hunter World and other games. So yeah, something to look forward to, guys. Right now we're about to go hunt ourselves Ruin or Nerg. I'm using the Immortal build that I came up with. It's pretty simple, nothing crazy about it, nothing fancy. It just allows me to heal at an alarming rate pretty fast. Um, it's also a insect glaive build. This build you can use for any weapon. I'm just an insect glaive user, so I'm showing you with the best weapon that I have. But you can use this use this with any ruin equipment, upgraded rune equipment from that's Nergigante and Lunastra set, tree for the weapons. If you go into the Lunastra tree, Lunastra slash Nergigante tree or Xeno'jiiva tree, you can get the rune, the weapon rune, and that weapon has haste and recovery. Gives me the ability to speed heal. As you can see there, my health is going up faster. We also have augmented the weapon for a health regen. So therefore, I'm dealing damage and still healing at the same time. Therefore, my health will always be full. I was gonna put maximum might onto here, but I'm gonna do another build with that and see how that works. Either maximum might or peak performance. Peak performance is a good one too, that you can add to an immortal build. That way your health is always full and you always get that extra boost of defense. I mean attack, excuse me. So this build is pretty, like I said, pretty simple, pretty unique as well. It contains a few Valhazak, of course, 2 pieces Valhazak that gives you the super recovery. It also comes with various other pieces of weapons for different skills. You can, like I said, tweak this for any weapon. I would say go for the weapon in the Lunastra slash Xeno'jiiva slash Nergigante tree, where it has Rune. Rune gives you the hasten ability, hasten recovery, and that doubles the recovery speed of super recovery, and they're therefore working together to make your health go up a lot faster. This way I don't have to actually worry about playing the healing game or the health bar game where I'm constantly running to my item bar to heal. I mean, I do bring equipments just in case I need to heal, but in the knack of time, it is actually just faster to fight and recover my health using the health regen on the weapon itself. The Ruiner Nerg is really one of my favorite monsters, really. Nergigante overall was a beautiful monster for me. I don't know. He was a little annoying with the Arc-Tempered version before the Monster Hunter Iceborne pack came out. We had difficulties, me and my friends, fighting Arc-Tempered Nerg. But once we got it, I got as you can see, the armor set of Ryu. You can get that armor set by fighting and completing the Arc-Tempered version of, which is a high rank quest, by the way, my add. So it should be a lot easier now that we have our M rank weapons and materials. Ooh, someone hit me, please don't kill me. Even when I use an item, as you can see there, the health regen is a lot faster. So use it in it, yep. Now that I have my temporal on and I won't actually be receiving any attack, would be a good time to have let's say peak performance onto your build that gives you the health, well, not health, but the additional attack of with your health max. I'm not running those pieces though. I'll be doing that probably in another build. I'll probably create another one. This one I just wanted to kind of build and show you guys the concept of M rank um, M rank master builds and M rank health regen and immortal builds. Runerg is not that difficult, to be honest. I find having more trouble fighting. I was talking to one of my friends, and I think it was yesterday, about the difference between our tempered version of Nerg and his Ruiner state. And it seems the tempered version is a lot more difficult. I don't know why, but his attacks are more dangerous. With the Ruiner Nerg, he's a lot subtle. He's like more grown. He's not all over the place. He's an adult now. First Nerg was like a teenager, and he was like all over the map, flying everywhere, and jumping, stomping on everything, having a teenage temper tantrum. But now he's all grown and he's all buff with his scales and all boss. Now he's like, oh, I don't have to go all out with you guys. I'm gonna take my time and just fight you guys because I know I'm that level of skill and strength. But he's been, you don't have to, don't get me wrong, you don't want to sleep on Xeno'jiiva at all. But the fact that now he's all grown with his cool swag of himself, he's a lot easier. I like adult Xeno'jiiva. Like I said, I've just used 2 health potion because emergency, of course, but usually with a Xeno'jiiva fight I would be using a lot more potions because I'd be getting a lot more hits and I'd be worrying a lot more about my health. And now, since I don't have the additional worry about, like I said, a worry on the healing, I can simply focus on DPSing, adding as much attack in there as possible. We talked about a few skills on this armor set and this build. We'll be going over full details in a few minutes as soon as we slay ourselves an Elder Dragon. Oh, I need to sharpen. Oh, some blue. Excuse me, nerd. Let me take this off. Hold on before I leave. Wait, don't turn around to me. Put this down. Ow! Hey, I said I want to put that down. Alright, perfect. Good as new. Yes. I need more. More Hard Claw. Give it to me. I demand your weapons. And to talk specifically about this insect glaive, yes, most definitely you can join my session, my friend. I'll give you the session ID in a few minutes and you will be able to hunt with me. I need to turn my volume up since I didn't hear you properly. Did you hear yourself? Just to make sure this system is working properly. Actually, I would have to create a new session. Right now I'm in my squad session, so Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Once we get done with this, we'll get over and set up the new session, and you can join me as soon as I get the session ID and everything. If you don't mind, if you're not actually following, please subscribe to the channel just in case, just to get more information. Thank you so much for the support. You've been wonderful. Thank you. Andrew Crutch. I'm not gonna ruin your name. I'm terrible with names, so forgive me. So Andrew, I see you there. I'll give me a second. Oh, nice. Aw, don't say that. It's just a different level of understanding of the game and a different concentration. Nobody sucks. Hello. But yeah, it's just a different understanding of the game, and nobody sucks in the game. It's just a little more. More people has put in more work and more grind in it. It's all about grind. I mean, I've completed the story with high rank material. I completed the Iceborne story using simply all high rank materials, equipment, armors, and weapons. And then when I completed the story, that's when I proceeded to farm for the actual armors and weapon set that I wanted. Well, I need to sharpen. Nice. Draken armor is really good to get up to it. If you also want to use the Guardian set, that they gave us is pretty good if you upgrade it to the full and maximum. That actually can get you completely through the story if you have that equipment already. Master's Touch, like I said, I'll talk about the skills in a few minutes. Once we get finished with this, I have a few trick up my sleeve still. I still have a few skills that I need to show you. I was just talking about some basic skills for the build that I have here. Once I'm finished with this, we'll talk about all the skills and show you all the skills that I have equipped to this weapon. Yes, and it also have a really good output to giving damage as well. Trust me. I have actually balanced it to the point where it does a high damage, and I'm not sure if you're an insect glaive user, but insect glaive user is more for a showy, and it does a lot of damage. People actually sleep on the insect glaive, but I find it to be one of the most interesting weapons in the game. The insect glaive is really good for maneuverability, like I said, and agility. It gives me the ability to bounce around and dodge ground attacks. Some ground attacks, somehow I can even dodge air attacks as well, depending on my trajectory and on my focus. But yeah, I use all the other weapons as well. I do love the long sword and the great sword, hammers, all of that stuff. But my main weapon is and always will be insect glaive. Mount time. It's time for that mount of yours. Let me tuck you in. Oh, they're gonna knock it. I can knock him too long. Nice. He knocked me off. How the hell? Oh, he fell asleep. Oh, nice. I have that armor on the armor too. It's pretty cool. No, very nice. I have pretty much all the armors and or weapons already. If you guys watch the previous streams of mine, I do video on weapons and armor set reviews, so you can check those out and see how those fit to your standards and your abilities. Nice, very nice. That's actually a pretty sound build. I like it. And I'm guessing you're using a poison weapon again, of course, because you have the poison attack there. If you use insect glaive, I mean not insect glaive, dual blades have a fire poison elemental weapon. It's pretty good if you want to take a look at that. That way you can get the poison boost on that same weapon, and have the additional fire on the side. Oh yeah, that's okay. Dual blades are fun. Especially like hilly grounds like these, slide areas where you have affinity sliding to that equip, and you just slide all over the place. Back and forth, doing ninja tricks. That's why I like the insect glaive, the insect glaive and the dual blade so much. It make me feel like a ninja. Hence my call outs. Give me the mounts again. Oh, not yet. Ooh, he knocked me for a loop there. Oh, who's hurting? Oh, you got a limp. Oh, it's okay. I'll treat it for you. Oh, no, no. Don't turn back. Don't turn back. Oh, nice. He knocked it into the wall. Ooh-yee. Now, that tail shall be mine. Knockdown again. KO. Finish him. Why am I bouncing on white? His tail is ridiculously tough. Knockdown again. I'm trying that tail. I want that tail. Ah. What the heck? Come on. He's about to die. He's about to die. Not without me. Wait for me. Aw, why you killed it before I got there? That's rude. Alright. Once we finish this nerg here, we're going to go talk about the build and talk about the skills and show you guys the abilities that are actually equipped to it. It's like I said, it's a balanced build. You can use it for pretty much any weapon. It doesn't have to be an insect glaive. It can be a long sword. It can be a great sword. It could be dual blades. No matter. This build is pretty much works for any weapon, especially the ruin or the ruin weapon sets. Indeed, it was. I'm gonna get a cool pose. Come on, come on, come on. Get up there, get up there. Yeah. Right there. Just being in quest just give me support all stars. I don't know. I didn't really support nobody. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Grandma down the street that everybody knows but don't seem to know her name. Always call her grandma. Yeah, I'm talking to you, grandma. All right. So the rune weapon, it comes with the. This is after my buffs, I believe. Yeah, this is after buffs and everything. It has 884 damage. It has 25% affinity, 180 elemental blast. It has speed boost for my Kintech bonus. All right, here we go. We have critical eye level 5. Constitution level 5, health boost at level 3, recovery up at level 3, blight resist at level 3, park breaker level 3, attack, dragon attack. It just came on the build. It's on the side. It's not intentional at level 2, speed eating at level 2, divine blessing at level 2, influence resistance also on the build itself, which not added intentionally. At level 2, airborne at level 1, stamina surge level 1, tool specialist at level 1, hasten recovery level 1, and coalescence, which is also on the build and not selected, at level 1. We also have the Namiel Divinity, yeah, that word, of elemental acceleration, that boosts the element doing all multiple and speed attacks, and also the Valhazak Soul Vein, which gives us the super recovery, and then we have critical element and Frostcroft not active. We also have on the temporal mantle there itself, we have 2 critical eye jewel, not active. So this is just a smaller build. Like I said, it's a little balanced for everything. You can use it for any weapon that you need to use. If you have health regen also on your weapon, it also does wonders and helps you be pretty good at fighting monsters and doesn't have to worry about healing items and such. Hello, welcome, sir. What does that mean? Like I said, the best set would be the rune set, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen. The build that I've created, it's pretty good, really nice build. I like it. I think it works wonders, um, and it's really good. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay, I get it now. I totally get it. This is my, like I said, I'm in my session of the ghostly gems right now. I'll go on and create a different session so that way you guys can see the session ID. If you guys are gonna join me, please oh my gosh, you're hasty. Goodness. Mr. Andrew, hasty hasty. I don't have to do nothing, okay? But I did it. Anyway. Go ahead, and if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, guys, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more awesome content coming your way and the ability to fight with a streamer. I've done. I can see that. You better be patient with me. I'm a patient man. I do things very carefully. like I said, guys, hit the subscribe button and follow me for more Monster Hunter content and other games coming up, upcoming down the line and pipeline or whatever. Um, you also, like I said, one of my specialty in here is the interactive um, audio system. You guys can talk to me and I'll reply and I can hear it aloud. Settings. So there you go. You can check out. That's the session number at the top. It says online session ID. Go ahead and search that session there, and you guys can be able to join my session and hunt with me for a few quests. I won't promise it be too long because I have only a limited time on my streams. So just go ahead and join. We'll be able to hunt together. I hunt anything you like. I've already completed every optional quest and all the story, so I don't need anything to be particular. So I'm here to help you guys, and if you guys want to join, feel free. Session ID is on the top right corner. I'll speak it out if you guys want me to. It's 4 lowercase r lowercase w lowercase I s 4 lowercase s 4 p lowercase p I should say x capital X actually, capital L, lowercase t, capital M, and capital H. Capital H. Thank you very much for the subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. You subscribing gives me more determination and more what's the word, inspiration to do more of these videos, and you guys have keep me going. So welcome to the family. Thank you, Andrew, for subscribing. Why are you booing me? Oh, you mean boo as in like you're trying to scare me? Ah! I'm scared. Yeah. All right, Andrew, go ahead and post your quest, sir. Anything you want, optional, assigned, doesn't matter. We'll do a few quests. Guys, if you guys want to join in and you guys are watching, feel free. Like I said, session ID is will be there on the top. I'll put it again. I put it there again. Actually, this one. So there you go, the session ID right there, ladies and gentlemen. You can go ahead and join the session if you want to. Feel free to do so. And if you guys are joining in, please mute your mics, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to say that, but please mute your mics. Actually, hold on one second. The reason I say this is because people have foul language and mouth, and I don't want to hear it on my stream. So I'll just nip that in the butt. Sorry for the blue screen once again. Alright. So you guys can join, post your quests, and you can type to me if you like. No cursing, please. Let's join the quest. Yeah, no, alright. I fixed that problem. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, I'm supposed to be joining. You didn't post anything. I see. Need to put some work in on your guidelines. Just never mind. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're hunting with a fan. If you guys want to join the session, also feel free to do so. I can even type it right here for you guys. What am I doing? Where's that?
Making money on this game is slow. Wish they had some of the special events we put solo for 50k.
Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, what?
I am sorry. My parents are making me get off this floor.
It's all right, Rocky. Thank you for joining anyway. That's okay, my friend. We can do that another time.
Can you just tell me what you think of the build?
Yes, absolutely. Let me do that real quick before you leave, Rocky. Okay, so Rocky here has a longsword. He has the Wavering Blade Bloom Plus, which is a poison weapon. It has 858 damage. It has white sharpness. Well, about medium to small white sharpness. It has affinity of 10%, poison effect at 390. He also has the Kaiser Crown, the Duber Mile Beta, the Kaiser Vambraces Alpha, Kaiser Coil Beta, Garuga Grievous Beta, Glutton Charm, Rock Steady, and Temporal Mantle. Let's go over to his skill. He has a maximum level of 7 of Critical Eye, Poison Attack at level 4, Attack Boost at level 3, Health Boost at level 3, Weakness Exploit at level 3, Speed Eating, great. Wow, these are great build. For level 3, Blast Attack for 2, I think that's just on the build itself for the Kaiser. Then he has a Heat Guard, and he has Latent Power and Influenza at 1. Not a bad build, and it has Master's Touch, of course. Beautiful build, my friend. Wonderful. Good job, Rocky. Thank you for joining in. Or AKA Rocky, AKA Andrew, who joined us on the stream here and on our sessions.
Honestly, I wouldn't run Gluttony.
Yeah, it's his choice. I mean, he can do what he feel free to do. It's up to him to get gluttony in, and it's up to him. He doesn't have to. I mean, it's up to you. It's everybody has their own different build. I think it's wonderful. I could use that build. Thank you, Rocky, for joining in. We're gonna run some more hunts, guys, and do a lot more. I can talk about more. I can talk about more updates coming here. Let me go over here and check this for my paperwork. We already have our browser. Absolutely, it is horrific. Yes, and since they now added extreme poison to it, its poison has become.
Continue watching. They just want the TV.
Oh, I see. But yeah, the poison they are also upgraded and make the poison super strong, and it's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know why they did that, and it's annoying a little bit, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. So overall, we have many to look forward to on our title updates. The first update being the Rajan and the new area in Monster Hunter World and the Coral regions. Not Coral, sorry, the Guiding Lands. They also we
When I fight monsters that use poison, I run level 3 resist, so I can't be poisoned.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. I just don't like poisoning at all. I run Blight Resist. I still can get poisoned though, but it's very low. Um, what's it called? All right, the announcement of the new weapon is coming as well.
I run blood
We
because I always am taking risk and low on health. I am not running blood and I am running divine blessing.
Makes sense. Makes very good sense. Sorry about that. And then we have our Raccoon City collaboration. We also had our 2.5 million celebration pack that came out in October. We're looking forward to our Horizon Frozen Wilds. They also gave us free character stickers, character tickets vouchers, so we can change our characters' look within the Iceborne. We also had the Guardian armor set that they dropped, and many more updates to come. I have a build for everything, for every situation and every different monster. Um, so I switch my weapons a lot, but my trusty insect glaive always have been my number one, and I've always loved using it. There's three people. We're gonna help out some lower ranks and show off a little more about our weapons, armor sets, and abilities. Namiel is one of my favorite Elder Dragons, hands down. I just love how the way it looks, the way how he attacks. We're gonna run our Namiel build. We can run this one here because Namiel is also affected to blast, but I'm gonna use a fire
Tried insect glaive
weapon.
infinitely takes time to learn.
All weapons, I believe, takes a while to learn. Oh no, let's change back to our Ryu. Can't have that. Alright, I think I'm ready. G18 signing in for quest time.
I like the three-way turf wars lol with only 10 minutes to go in missions. For my layered armor, I run chest down Dante and head as diver.
Oh wow, seriously. That's interesting.
Watch yourself.
I have a couple combinations as well. It's always good to just have all layered armors. I mean, I mix and match so much armors together that it looks kind of crazy. So it's always good to cover it up.
They infinitely punish these builds in Iceborne.
It's still ways around that. You just have to build your make your build more specific. But with doing so, I like to build a lot more balanced builds where you have attack and defense and heal and all that stuff. But this build here is also my second immortal build. It's my fire immortal build, and it's not as gravy as the other one. I don't think I actually saved that build. That would be crazy. Ah, they knocked it off the ledge. Namiel, where are you? Where you gone?
Sadly for me, I can't get rolls on decorations that I need, so I play non-specific Valkyrie. I usually have survived higher geared players cause I mainly use the CBBLS and the hammer.
Decorations is, yeah, it's a lot. Decorations is a lot to get, and it's tedious. But do a lot of tempered monster hunting. You get a lot of good um, tempered event investigations, and you get a lot of good jewels there. It's just a matter of luck and working your way to it. Like I said, everything in this game is putting in work and grinding to get the stuff that you actually need. Also, so I can use, yeah, okay, nice. There's a lot of longsword users, and I have there's a lot of Heimer users too. To be honest, I see the number of charge blade users falling very rapidly. I don't know why. Since my monster rank came out, a lot of people have been shying away from the charge blade. I don't know why. The charge blade is amazing. Yeah, true. But I mean, that's with every weapon too. So every weapon has their quirks. CB just takes a while. I mean, I don't find that a problem with the charge blade, simply because well, it has a shield and shields are. Okay, all right, nice, nice. Yeah, those guys' build are insane. It's pretty good. I've tried a couple of their builds a lot of times, and I have no complaints. Just one. No, I'm just kidding. Get them out. Really? Let's see if we can heal and help our team here. Guys, what is that? Well, mantles aren't really meant to be depended on as we were doing in. I see. Yeah, like I was saying, mantles weren't really meant to be depended on. Mantles were just there just for a little help and boost in our hunts. Mantles aren't supposed to be last forever. So I understand what they were doing, what they did, balancing out the mantles and such. I do like the fact now we can have skills and jewels added to our mantles. That's actually a pretty handy. So I can actually boost while wearing my mantle, boost up my actual skills and weapons. That's actually pretty cool, and it gives it more dynamic use of your skills. That's because you have to get them. You have to unlock them. You have to actually do quests and unlock the mantles plus and all that.
Thinking the jewels are only active when you are wearing that mantle.
Exactly. That's cool. That's fine with me. What if I need? Let's say I'm fighting a monster and I don't think my defense is accurate and working properly, and at a moment I can actually put that mantle on and increase my defense. For example, I can jewel in a defense jewel into, for example, a rocksteady mantle, and increase the defense on the rocksteady mantle. So that makes a lot of you can actually tweak it and make it work better for you, for depending on the mantle you want to use. For example, critical eye into jeweled into a temporal mantle on a um, critical eye build and increase the critical eye, even if by one, still is pretty cool. So that's all I think. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it's happened to me as well. I've actually fainted using a temporal. And it wasn't any status effects. The
That's
monster
my
hit
partner.
me and killed me. Thank you very much for joining in. Hope to see you soon on the stream. Keep it locked here on OIG, and watch a couple videos later on. There's a lot of information there to learn.
Yeah, temporal doesn't dodge everything.
Yep, pretty much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, like I said, grandma down the streets, we still see you. That's a nice end screen.
One thing they need to fix is when monster is facing away from you and casting skill apparently limits them.
I've never seen that before. Which monster done that to you? That's terrible. Oh, that's a very cool end screen.
Shrieking.
Oh wow. I don't know what happened there, but that's terrible. I'm sorry that ever happened to you, my friend. I hate Shrieking Legiana. But to be honest, you put on some ice resist and some uh blight resist, and Shrieking Legiana becomes a stronger version of Legiana with nothing difference. It becomes so easy. And Legiana is pretty easy in this game now. It's not pretty easy, but it's not bad. The Shrieking Legiana though is pretty annoying. It never lands. You realize that? That thing never lands. Well, it does, but it never lands.
My clutch clawed through that fight.
Nice. Okay. As long as you did it and completed, that's wonderful. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining in. I'm just going to talk a little bit about this build and then we're going to head off. So this build here is, I pretty talked about it before. It's nothing crazy. It has attack boost at level 6, health boost at level 3, recovery up at level 3, blight resist level 3, fire attack at level 3, part breaker level 3, dragon attack on the build level 2, constitution level 2, influenza on the build level 2, Airborne at level 1, Stamina Surge, Speed Eating, Flinch Free Tool Specialist all at level 1, and Critical Eye on the Mantle at level 2. Thank you guys for joining in. This has been a Monster Hunter World video coming straight to you live, or coming straight to you from Monster Hunter World Iceborne. This is G18, and you've been watching Overload Infinity Gaming, aka OIG. I'm gonna send you guys out with a pose. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Why do I always do that? Alright, here we go. Pose time. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you, Andrew, for joining us on a session. Actually, if you guys want to join my session, I'll stay on for a little bit. I don't think I have anybody in here. If you guys, I'll stay on for like a few minutes and see if I actually save that darn build. I might actually have to go rebuild it. But I have the session ID there. Yeah, I mean, Andrew had made a comment earlier I didn't see. But yeah, Namiel is effective weak against fire. I don't know how, since he said it's a water monster, but I mean, it's an Elder Dragon. Um, it doesn't necessarily mean just because it uses water doesn't mean it has the ability to resist fire. I understand that makes no sense to you, but I mean, it makes sense to me. I mean, since it already blocks from water and thunder, what else is there? Fire and dragon, which makes sense. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Session ID if you guys want to join. If not, I'll be heading off, off the stream. I'll be heading off the stream, but you guys can join in on my session if you guys want to, and we can hunt and do some hunts. I'll be on here for a few minutes, maybe in a few hours actually. So I'll actually post this on the video, and you guys can joining if you want, and I'll help you guys with things if you need to. This has been, like I said, an OIG video. You guys have been watching Overloading Infinity channel from Monster Hunter World Iceborne. This is G18 signing off. Oh, it's Rick 1982. It's Rick 1982. Hey Rick. Actually, I was just heading off. I was just leaving my session ID up so people can join me if they like. I had a guest here earlier who joined me who had to leave early, unfortunately. His family had to use the TV, so he wasn't able to play. But if you guys are out there who are watching, you can join my session. Feel free. We'll help. We'll hunt. We'll have fun. And I'll be heading off the stream right now. But thank you, Rick, for joining in. Sorry you joined a little too late, my friend. You missed all the information. Where were you? Let me stop. No, I'm kidding. You have a life too. Um, but yeah, we're just heading out right now. Thank you for joining in, Rick. Hey, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for understanding. What's up, man? Come on, hit me up. We're on friends list. Hit me up. We go do some hunts if you're not busy. Afternoon and good night. G18 signing off.